Hi, this is me, Marvin of Everyday Marvin on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and all those other things that you can find me on. And today I just want to talk about my review of Manor Inn Hotel in College Station, Texas. I stayed at it a few nights ago. I kind of want to just kind of talk about my experience with that and what you can expect if you're thinking about staying there as well. How it even started was that I stayed a night at a friend's house, and it was kind of decided that my friend had something going on, so I couldn't stay another night there. I knew I didn't want to go back home, so I was like, I want to stay out a bit longer. I'm gonna go and get a hotel room, and so I was looking for hotel rooms. Actually, was thinking about trying Airbnb, but unfortunately, I waited too late. And a lot of guys that would have been available weren't available because they really needed for me to give them more of a heads up than just the night of. And unfortunately, I've had company already, and so when I do finally get to use Airbnb, I will definitely be making a review about that. That's for sure. So I wasn't able to use Airbnb after many tries. I think I was declined like 3 or 4 times. And so after that, I was like, okay, well, I've heard about, I'm going to look for a good hotel app. I went on Google Play and I found a hotel app called Hotel Tonight, and I used it to allow me to be able to find a place to stay. So hotel app, which I'll put a link to the hotel app, or put a code down there for hotel app somewhere down on the bottom of this, so we can use and get a $25 credit so you can use it. So hotel app eventually led me over to recommended me to Manor Inn in College Station. So I took an Uber, which I'll put a code for Uber down in my link descriptions. You can check out Uber. If you ever use Uber before, I highly recommend it. Just a really good, useful app. It's everyday people driving other everyday people around to wherever they want to go. Whether you just don't want to use your car or you don't have a car, if you have some cash to spend, you can get a ride just about anywhere. I used the Uber. I got there, and check-in was really easy. All I do was show my ID and a credit card, and I was in. I think one of the things that stuck out to me the most right off the bat was when I got to my room, the key. And most places you have like a little, little plastic cards. You just kind of like insert it into some little slide, and then you pull it out, and then the door becomes unlocked. Not in this case. In this case, I actually have a video for it in this video, so you can see exactly what the process is. It's very short, but it's kind of cool. I thought I never seen it before. You just swipe your card, I guess, in front of the handle. This little black circle in front of the handle, and it like blinks, and then tie-dye your doors unlocked. So I thought that was kind of unique. I've never seen that before, and I've stayed in a lot of hotels, and so, but I've never seen it quite like that before. So I thought that was kind of cool. Hey, this is me, Marvin Lee. I just want to record how I'm actually getting to my hotel here at Manor Inn. I thought it was kind of unique. You actually just slide your card here, a little thing in it. Slide it. You see it blinks right there, and then you're into your room. So, it's kind of one on the core. That was kind of cool. It's me, Marvin Lee. When I went to my room, very nice looking room. 2 bedrooms. I have a picture of them here in this video. 2 bedrooms. 2 beds. Nice table and chair for, you can sit and do work at. A nice flat screen TV. A mini fridge. A microwave. A bathroom, a shower, a toilet, a couple of lamps in there, and a chair. And so it's very comfy, nice carpet. It was very nice setup. I liked it a lot. Oh, I asked about Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi is also there. And so I think I called about the Wi-Fi code. The actual Wi-Fi code was actually already on the little holder that I have for my keys that I give you for the room. It was actually the Wi-Fi code was on there, and so that's what the person at the head desk told me. And so I was like, hey, cool, which I should have just looked and seen that, but just to give you a heads up, if you know what the Wi-Fi code is, I won't tell you what the code is, but when you get your key, it should be somewhere on that little thing that holds the key, the little paper holder thing. And so the Wi-Fi was good. I was able to actually, thankfully, use that Wi-Fi to sync up all my Google Drive files, because I had like over 3,000 something files that need to be synced on Google Drive, and I hadn't been able to get to like a really good internet connection to sync those files, and so it was nice to be able to sync those finally, thanks to them. So little side benefit for me. But anyway, so while I was there, I ordered out some food because I wanted some Chick-fil-A, and the Chick-fil-A that I got, actually was able to order it thanks to another app called Favor. And Favor is just an app that basically you can assign people to go pick up food for you, or even run little errands like to the grocery store and stuff like that, which I've used it many times, and I love Favor. If you are interested in trying Favor out and getting I think it's like $5 credit, go ahead and just check the link in the description area, or check the code here in this video, which will be displayed, which will show you about Favor and how you can use it. And I love Favor. It's just really convenient, especially for services that don't normally deliver. So like a Chick-fil-A don't normally deliver, and so I was able to order that, and I had some credits, and so I only ended up paying like a lot less, about half as much as I would have to pay if I didn't have the credits already, just from using Fiverr in the past. And so I recommend Fiverr again as a great way to get food delivered to you, especially food that you can't normally have delivered to you. And so the hotel stay was nice. The bed was comfortable. I got a relatively good night's sleep. The way the room is set up is that the curtains are, well, in my case, were on the left, and you can literally close those curtains all the way to where your room can be pitch black if you need for it to be. At one point in the morning, I was sleeping and my curtains were mostly closed. And then I thought, okay, it's still dark outside, whatever. And I went to open those curtains, it was like broad daylight outside. I was really surprised at how dark that room can become thanks to those curtains that they have. It shuts out a lot of light, especially if you're a person who works at night and sleeps during the day. That can be really convenient for you. And so I was thinking, this is pretty cool. The cable, I believe, is provided through Suddenlink, and so you got plenty of channels to watch. Plenty of movies were on. I can watch the Pirates of the Caribbean and 300 were on that night, and so there's plenty of entertainment on the TV that you can check out. And the TV is a nice TV. The next morning, I wanted to go check out their breakfast, and so the breakfast they had, these waffles that you can make yourself. You go to this little machine, you get like this waffle mix, and you just pour it into this little waffle maker thing. You put it in there, I think you turn it, wait 2 minutes, and you turn it again, wait a few seconds, and your waffle's done. You got syrup, they have gravy, I think with sausage in it, biscuits, and they have cereal, and they have oatmeal. I think they have a microwave down there as well. Plenty of coffee, good chunk of coffee down there. They even have these little peanut butter things, which I've never seen before. These little peanut butter packages things, just like you have for jelly, but just have for peanut butter. And I tried the peanut butter, and it was good. I was surprised. Actually, it's pretty good. Just as good as Peter Pan or something like that. The only thing I wish they had was some kind of eggs. That would have made it perfect, because to me, I kind of feel like if you have, waffles, you have sausage, you have biscuits, and gravy, I kind of want some eggs, but that's like my own personal preference. And they have a nice little seating area down there for you to get your breakfast and whatnot. That was worth it. To me, that's worth the $61 that I paid for my stay for the night and the morning, because I think I checked in at like 7 or 8, and I don't think I checked out until almost 12 the next day. And checkout was easy too. All I did was just return my keys, they checked to see if there's anything else I need to know, and I was done. And then I left and I took an Uber back to where I wanted to go. I would recommend Manor Inn Hotel for anyone looking for a place to stay for a night or two or a few nights. I think it's a decent fit. I wish I had tried their hot tub and pool, but unfortunately the weather was just too cold for me to want to go out there. I actually did go out there real quick though, just to check and see how hot the hot tub was, and it was warm enough, and I wish it was an inside hot tub, so that way I would have been able to, more advantageous for me. But if you have some workout equipment too, it's just kind of like, I think, randomly assorted or randomly placed throughout the complex or whatnot, so that's something to look for. And for me, when I got to my room, it was kind of conveniently located, because I just walked out these double doors and out this other door, and I walked down and I went up the stairs, and top of my room was like right there on the left. It was like right there on the edge, so it was really convenient for me. I think it's a good overall stay. I get a place 3 out of 4 stars, but I have pretty high standards for, I think, hotels and whatnot, but I think it's a good solid place to stay. If you need a place to stay in town, it's also near a whole bunch of other restaurants, like the Kettles, Arby, McDonald's, and a couple other little places. Then it's great. Just a great place to be at and get some rest, and then go on about your way. And so it's pretty good. So this is me, Marvin, just my review on Manor Inn Hotel in College Station. Again, give it a shot. Give me a place to stay in town for a couple nights and at a reasonable price. I think this is me, Marvin. I'm done. Of Everyday Marvin on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, all that stuff. So this is me, Marvin. I'm out. Bye.